Hello. This feels weird. I thought I would film a vlog today. It's been ages since I did my last vlog. I think it was last year. And I said in that video I was going to film more vlogs and I haven't. I think it's mostly because I don't feel like I have anything interesting to show you. I don't feel like what I do is very interesting to watch. But today I'm going to do like my daily art, which I've been doing every day, and usually I film the process for that for my YouTube videos anyway sometimes, so I thought, well, that's not boring, that's a video in itself, so if it's just nestled in between a vlog then hopefully it will still be interesting to you and you enjoy watching. And of course there'll be like life stuff and things in between. So today it's Tuesday 22nd of March, and I have quite a few Etsy orders to do and pack this morning. So on Sunday I launched a new print. It was this one, which did incredibly well on Twitter, and it got like I think it was on 22.3 thousand likes. And people kept asking for prints and things, and like to me this was just a quick 20-minute study and I don't really think much about it, but people went mad for it, and Twitter really liked it, so I got some prints done, and I also got the prints which I mentioned in my last video for the little nature set. So yeah, my Etsy shop has been doing really well this weekend. Like, I think I've had more sales than I did on my launch, so I'm really happy, but it does mean that these have sold out, so I clearly under-ordered, but I had no idea. It's so hard to know sometimes when you buy art in and get prints and stuff or things that you really like, it doesn't sell. And same if people say that they would love a print, they don't actually buy it, so it's really hard to gauge. And I think that's one of the hardest things about running an online shop and if you're selling your artwork and things. But yeah, I've been blown away by the response to this one, so I've just reordered some more. I've ordered another batch of 20 prints, and hopefully they should be here by Thursday, because I put a tweet out last night about having only 4 left, and I've woken up this morning and they're all gone. So it's amazing. Like, I feel like a proper businesswoman, like I'm marketing my stuff properly and it's actually selling, so that's really positive. It's making me feel really confident. It just means that there'll be a few days where I won't have any prints in, but they should arrive really soon. And what else am I doing today? Oh, I need to tidy this desk. You can't see the bulk of it. It's a state. Yesterday it took quite a while to pack those orders, and like there was a lot on, so I mean, I'm making excuses. My desk is always messy. I don't know if you're like that, but I'm definitely a messy person, so I need to sort that out this morning. I also want to edit my Patreon video, which I'll talk a little bit more about later. And I'm also going to be doing my daily art, so I'm going to be doing it in my tiny 12x12 Royal Talon sketchbook. And this is the one where I've been going down a highway doing a little road trip. So if you've been following me on Instagram stories, you might have seen them, and you'll have seen some of the spreads in here on my daily art recap videos. But I've been going down like the Pacific Coast Highway, which is in California, and just making my way down and drawing the different scenes that I find. And for this one, the latest one, I did like an interactive thing on stories where I asked which way to go, and that I've really enjoyed that. So what I've done is I've created some graphics, and I'll pop them up here so you can see what they look like on my Instagram stories if you didn't catch them at the time. But I really want it to be more interactive with my audience and like get people to decide what it is that I draw, so like really make it into a story. So I've just posted the first one on Instagram, and the question is whether we go down to the beach and do like a coastal scene, or if we go for a hike and draw up in like the hills. So I'm just waiting for like the results for that. I'll probably give it like 45 minutes to an hour to see what the consensus is, and then I can get drawing in this. So I'm going to tidy my desk, and then after that you might see some drawing footage because I'll show you the process on this one. And then once I've done that one, I'll post the next story with the next poll so I can do the next page. So yeah, it should be a nice day. The sun is shining, I'm feeling positive, and I'm hoping to get a lot done. So I've done the first page, which you've just seen the process for, and now I've put up the next poll on my story. So basically I want it to be like a choose your own adventure. So I don't know what I'm going to draw next until I get more responses in, and you can see like I've mapped out on Google Maps the two options. So I'm either going to go into town and draw one of these restaurants, or the other option was to have a picnic and draw the general store, which is really cute. So I'm kind of hoping we'll go for that one, but I found an option if we don't. And that's the thing, like, it's not up to me, and I think that makes it more exciting because like my audience might choose a view which I wouldn't necessarily go for. So I just think it's really fun. I'm really enjoying myself. So whilst those poll responses come in, I'm going to grab some lunch, and I'll show you my setup actually. So you can see here I've just put the camera, which I'm filming on now, overhead, and then I've got my sketchbook down here, so it's just facing down, it just hooks on here. And then I've also filmed a little bit on my big camera, and I put that on the tripod which you're currently on, just to make it a bit more aesthetic and a bit nicer looking. I'm gonna go grab some lunch, and then hopefully once I finish that we should get some more responses in, because I'm just going to do this one spread for today. I wasn't sure whether to do more and do more poll responses, but I want this to be a weekly thing, like to do this little highway thing, and I don't want to like overwhelm people with too many polls or anything, although they are fun to do. But I also need to like photograph and finish all of this today and get the art up tonight, because obviously it's my daily art. So I don't want to spend too long having too many options and waiting for responses to come in. So yeah, that's going to be like my next task. I'm going to have some lunch, then I'm going to do the next drawing, then I'll show you all the process for taking photos, editing the photos, and then I need to edit the YouTube video. So yeah, it's a really fun like creative day today, so hopefully you're enjoying it so far. But I'm going to go get something to eat. So we're all done now. I've just finished the spread and the poll was definitely in favour for the picnic, so I'm really pleased about that. And this is the final spread. It kind of feels like I'm doing my daily challenge roundup, but I'm really happy with how this turned out, so now I need to photograph it. So I'm going to set it up on my desk here. I might do it in front of the window and you can watch me like see how I set it all up and photograph it. I always photograph with my big camera and then I take it onto Photoshop to edit, and then I tweak it a little bit when I put it back on my phone. So I don't just use my phone for a lot of my Instagram photos. I tend to use my big camera just because I think it gives nicer quality, and then I can use the photos for like my website or anything in the future. I've been thinking of like doing a zine at the end of this project, maybe with the photos that I've taken, so I want them to be like really high quality. So that's the plan now. That usually takes a little while, and then I need to tidy up and sort all this out, and then I can pack some Etsy orders. So I've done all the postage now for my Etsy orders, so they're all ready to go. I'm going to drop them into the post box a little bit later. But I am getting a bit of a headache now, so I think what I need is some fresh air. I'm going to go sit in the garden and I'll be able to show you all the daffodils I planted because they've come up now. I have opened the window so you can probably hear the cars. But I just think it would be good for me to get outside. I'm going to do some journaling. I started doing my daily journal again, but I missed yesterday, so I need to catch up. So I think it would be nice to go sit in the garden. It's a lovely day and it gets me away from the screen. And then like that's the beauty of working for yourself. You can move outside. I would like to do my editing for the Patreon video, Actually I wanted to tell you about that. So yes, this Patreon video, I'm really proud of it. It's like my first tutorial. So what I've done is shown how to paint these trees. So this is available for the Sketch Club tier and up, which is £7 a month. And yeah, I created this little tree template, so it had like the trunks on, and then I walk you through how to put all the like leaves and all the green onto the tree. But I just think it came out really nicely. I showed a little bit of different mediums, some gouache and some neocolours. And yeah, I'm really proud of that one, and I haven't finished editing the video yet, but it will be up by the time this vlog goes live, and the end of the month is the perfect time to join my Patreon, so here comes a little plug. It's just a really nice small community. Actually, you can see up there, those are all my wonderful patrons, and we just have a really nice small community. And every couple of months I do a live stream and we all hang out. I also do an exclusive video each month, and you can request what you'd like, as well as exclusive art prints for your door. And I also have an original painting tier where I create an original painting for my top tier patrons. There's also an option to join me for £3 a month, where you get an email every month where I just round up like all the inspiration. I sometimes do challenges, I round up all the things and do some personal updates in that as well. And that's just a nice way to support my content and keep me going, because this is my full-time job and that helps massively. So that's my little plug. There will be this tree tutorial that we up. I know a lot of people have asked me for tutorials before for how to paint, and I'm really pleased with this one, so I'm happy with how that came out. Yes, I'm going to go in the garden now, so there will be some arty shots, and then I will check in with you a little bit later. So I think I'm going to call it there for the vlog. I've just posted on Instagram, done my caption and my hashtags and things. So the sketchbook spread from today is all up on the grid. I hope you enjoyed watching the process of that, and that this video has been interesting. I know it's not been like super jam-packed of stuff, but hopefully you enjoyed watching the process and seeing some art, and then a few little bits of how I film my day. I'm going to head off to the post box in a minute, and then I'm just going to spend the evening editing my Patreon video ready for tomorrow. Thank you all for making it to the end of this vlog, I really appreciate it, and let me know down below in the comments if you made it to the end. I'll be back next Sunday with another roundup for the Daily Art Challenge, and until then I hope you have a really lovely week. See you later!